Hello everybody, my name is Ben the Human, and today we're taking a look at Solforge Fusion. It's a game by Stoneblade Entertainment. I play a fair amount of deck builders. This game has, at least from my uneducated eye, has some similarities to Magic the Gathering, but it's like a manaless system that has lanes that you play in. We'll show off how the gameplay works. Thank you to Stoneblade Entertainment for sending me a code for this game. It's been a while since we've done a Let's Look At, so I'm kind of eager to jump in and show off. I played a little bit of the campaign just to kind of get my feet wet. I'm not super good at it. You'll see that in a bit. But the thing that you can do in this game that's kind of cool is your games level up, or your decks level up, and then over time you unlock more and more decks that you can then, quote, fuse together, which is where I assume Solforge Fusion, the name, comes from. So, you know, that's kind of how it goes. I have reached level 2, my Leyline Vermins have +2 attack, my Mystical Tangle Sprout has +2 attack, and my Leyline Vermin has +2 to health. That's good, because the Leyline Vermin was actually a pretty good, thing that I was using in my plays before. So we also have, when you start the campaign, you have the choice of deck enhancements here. They, as far as I can tell, they're generally the same, but they do vary a little bit. But they all kind of give you a similar benefit from one run to the next. So we could take the Enervating Forge Ember. When you use your Forgeborn's ability, so your guy who's like your planeswalker in Magic the Gathering, you have abilities that you can use throughout the different cycles of the game. So when I use my abilities, I could give enemy creatures minus attack and minus health. If I use my ability, I can play an Oakfather minion, which is just an 8/8 creature. Pretty solid, I would say. And then at the end of your first deck cycle, create and then play an Uterasaurus Rex, which is a 7/7, but when you play another creature, this battles up to one enemy creature. I think I'd rather go with the Forgeborn's Oakfather minion thing. So we got the Enchanted Oakfather Ash. And now we choose who to battle here. These all have no enemy modifiers, so I assume they're all the same person. Unless maybe they have different decks, but I haven't memorized the characters enough to know if that's true or not. So we're just going to choose this guy. Crux Cobalt versus Ben the Human. And here we go. So the way this works is you get your turn, they get a turn, I get a turn, and then they get a turn. So everybody gets 2 turns per cycle, or not really turns, I guess phases. You get 2 phases in a turn. There are 3 turns in a cycle, and then each game has 4 cycles, and you get to play 1 card per triangle. I forget exactly what they called this, unless you get abilities that let you play cards for free, which I really enjoy. I've made it work a little bit. So for example, if you have more than 50 health, this card I could play for free. Do I have the ability to get myself higher health? Doesn't look like it right now. So what I will do, I don't have any deploy. Give another one of your creatures +3. That's a better card to play after I have another creature out there. Unfortunately, it kind of looks like the only thing that would be beneficial is playing the Swamp Moss Lurker here. So we'll throw that one out. Also, as you play cards, they all go back into your discard pile as a higher level version of themselves. So if you caught that, we played the Swamp Moss Lurker. Now we have a leveled up second tier version of that has 6/8, and if we have more than 40 HP, all of a sudden that card is free. Looks like they played the Combat War Charger, which is a 5/5 card. I will try to counter that by do I want to disintegrate it? I think I will. Just get it off the board. They get the last laugh by playing the last card of the round. Or turn, I should say. But I think it's better to clear your opponent's cards if you can. All right, we got 4 damage in on him. His person was when you play the last card, your card gets like summoning sickness, so they usually don't get to attack until they move to the front of the lane here. You can have other creatures that are defenders. This guy's just a scientist. He doesn't do much. Play up to 1 wisp minion. Give your minions +2/+2. The Leyline Vermin. Deploy this turn. An enemy creature loses all printed abilities. We could kill the Glitch Scout if we cancel his text. And then if he... Does Slay count when I kill it? Or if they kill something else? I don't actually know. Slay. I assume it's when I kill it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... If this is unopposed, give it +4. Ooh, I kind of like that card. There's options. Transcendent Biologist. I have an idea. I think I would like to put you here. Now I'll get a Wisp card. And I would like to put you here to oppose this guy. And it'll survive his initial attack because he only does 3. How dare you? Oh, that's right, he's got mobility. I forgot you could move. Well, he's only going to do 3 damage to me. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to play... Wait, you know what? I'm not going to play that guy this turn. I'm going to instead play the Arrogant Glider and get a +4 to his attack. And that's my turn. Alright, so he's going to do 3 damage to me. These guys are going to attack each other, and he's going to die. And you're also going to die. But next turn, oh boy howdy, Pterodactyl's going to rip into you, bud. Alright. +3/+3, and I gain health back. Replace a creature with an Oakfather minion. I wish I still had a weak creature out there. When this damages a player, deal that much damage to an enemy creature. That is interesting. Play up to a minion and then give this armor per turn. I think I'll throw a Ferocious Druid out there. And then we get a free Wisp over here, which will kill this guy for a weak unit. That's not a bad trade. And then you'll well, you won't survive his attack actually. But maybe we can fix that with Druid's Chant. Excuse me, how dare you do this? All right, he's moved back into the lane. Druid's Chant. So you two are going to die. That's not such a loss. This guy dying would not be great for me. Can I make you survive? I sure can. Let's do it. Let's use Druid's Chant. And unless he does something to this guy, you're going to survive this encounter. He has played a small minion. It looks like a halfling. They buffed it a little bit. It's kind of a war of attrition between me and him right now. I killed your good scientist, though, and whatever that thing was. Alright, we kind of wiped his side of the table, which is nice. My Forge Power! Alright, he played another halfling minion. If this is in your leftmost lane, okay. Not in the leftmost lane that time. I don't know what just happened there. Honestly, I'm okay with those two wiping each other out. That's fine by me. Play up to 1 spell sprite minion. If you have a mage in play, play up to 1 spell for free. Do I have a mage? You're just a minion. You're just a dinosaur. 1 spell sprite minion and give your guys attack. The Stamping Worm has Breakthrough. The Hibernating Mystic. Give another one of your creatures +3, and then it gets mobility. That's kind of interesting. I don't have great cards this hand. What is breakthrough? In front row combat, it deals in excess of the opposing creature's health is dealt to the... Alright, so it's totally okay for this guy to get killed. He will overkill... Anything he overkills will do damage to the person behind, which is fine by me. Threw down the centaur again, which is annoying. But I can kill the centaur, and I think I will do that to get it off the board. I could use an ability. Do I want to? Because I could give up to 2 of my creatures 4 armor. We could save the wisp. We cannot really save this guy. So I think we're just going to let it ride and use our ability later. We're going to take 7 damage. These 2 are going to kill each other. And I don't think this guy gets to attack this turn. The Glitch Scout! You upgraded a card and then discarded it. How could you do this? Alright, now the Stampeding Worm gets to be at the front. Good. Replace a creature with an Oakfather minion. That is an interesting idea. We do have more than 40 HP, so let's throw down the worm. Free worm. If this replaced a creature... it sucks, because I don't have a lot of great creatures. Give one of your creatures +4. This turn it gets breakthrough. If you played another spell this turn, you may choose up to 2 creatures instead. Ooh. I don't want to play that just yet. I would like to play... Honestly, let's throw out the steel plate just to take up more lanes. It's better if it replaces a creature, but we don't have the option right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I should play this instead, because then I can play Fit of Rage. And then weaken this dude. And then I can play Fit of Rage, which allows me to play this on 2 creatures instead of just the 1. And then having breakthrough on my worm will be really, really strong. So now we will play Fit of Rage on the worm and this guy, so we get a buff on both. And you know, we might as well use our Forgeborn ability. Well, maybe I want to hold on to it. We got 1 more turn to use it. Because we only have 1 creature that's taking damage right now, so it's kind of a waste. Never mind. I should have used it. I forgot that he had 1 more turn. That's okay. The whole purpose of this guy was to blast through there and damage that guy anyway. So we still have a scientist to deal with. We could throw the Arrogant Glider at him. Ooh, this is perfect. Last turn, we will play our shield on top of this guy to protect our worm from dying. Now, Mystical Tangle Sprout, not really going to help us. Let's throw down another Transcendent Biologist and then just throw the Wisp in front of the Scientist. Because that will kill the Scientist. You're gonna kill my Biologist. I understand that the Forge power is lost in the next cycle. I was very aware of that when I went into this round. So... You guys have no text. Although when you upgrade a card, give this +3/+3. So let's instead throw out our Arrogant Glider. He gets a +7 to his attack. And then we'll utilize our ability. And Bark Skin our Swamp Moss Lurker. And our Wisp, I suppose, because then, well, yeah, he'll survive by 1. And now we get an Oakfather minion. That's right. I forgot about that ability. Awesome. You can see I'm really good at, like, thinking through all the steps. I managed to make it about halfway through the campaign before my ignorance catches up to me. But yeah, you can see the basic core gameplay. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a fun little brain teaser. Give one of your creatures +2/+2 for each spell in your banish pile. So this is honestly, I think, one of the best abilities in the game that I've come across so far. You can like buff a single creature to the moon. It's kind of wild. Okay, so we don't have a great lane to put this arrogant glider in. We could replace this. We could replace this wisp. Choose one of your creatures, get +3/+3. Play a wisp and give it +3/+3. Give another of your creatures +3 and it gets mobility. I think it's just better to swap out the arrogant glider for the wisp here. And get it 20 attack. End the turn. Okay, you threw out a giant robot. How could you? No, you killed my Oak Father minion, you bugger. Let's see here. You're gonna do 9 damage. So why don't we boost our... I would like to keep this guy around. We're gonna do 23 damage if this guy doesn't stop me anyway, which is really good. Or honestly, let's try to buff this guy to the moon. So here's what I'm thinking. We boost this guy like crazy, and then even if he kills this pterodactyl, he's gotta stop this guy this turn or he's dead. Oh, and then we get to play another Oak Father minion. Take that, you nerd. And then, I think we throw out Pax Blessing. Try to keep this arrogant glider alive. Oh, we only get to choose one. I see. We'll see if he buffs this guy to take this guy out, but we'll see what happens here. That is quite the gambit. He killed my worm and lived, of all things. Oh, he didn't live because I forgot we played another Oak minion. Well, we win. Take that, Crux Cobalt. I'm shocked he did not stop that guy right there. But maybe there was no way around it, honestly. He might not have been able to stop me at the end there. First victory, congratulations me. Alright, so when we use our Forgeborn's ability, we can play 2 mindless zombie minions. It would be kind of nice to, when we use our Forgeborn ability, to have like a bunch of garbage on the field essentially, because it seems like we have a decent amount of cards that boost themselves when they replace another minion, or not necessarily a minion, but another card in general. Can I see what's in my deck right now? Do we have a lot of mages? Robo Beast, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess 1 mage, Beast, Plant Spirit, Dinosaur, Scientist, Dinosaur, 2 mages, an elemental, a yeti, an elemental, a lot of spells. Okay, we have 2 mages, so we could either get free zombies, boost our 2 mages by +2/+2, or create and play the Utera Sanctuary. When you play a creature, give this +2. If this has 10 or more, replace this with Damara. What on earth is Damara? Whoa! Damara is a giant Medusa? You can activate it and then give an enemy creature -4 to give this +4. Dude, that card seems sick. I don't know if it's any good, but it seems neat. So I'm taking it. Alright, so now we get to play against enemies that have enemy modifiers. And this is where I start to suck at the game. So, enemy modifier, begin the summoning. Muthral starts with 3 impending doom in play, and all zombies come with +3 health. That's rough. Palladium Hindermind deals 2 damage to one of your creatures when it moves or is moved. Okay. What do you mean when it moves or is moved? Is it a creature? And then Lightning Tamer plays an elemental. It deals 2 damage to each of your creatures. Okay, I kind of like this one because that means we could just try to kill it as fast as possible, and then we don't have to worry about it moving around. I assume it's a mobile unit. So let's try to kill it when it comes onto the battlefield. All right, create and play the Utera Sanctuary. We've done it. We will try to keep them alive. I go first. Play up to 1 spell sprite minion. If you have a mage in play, up to 1 spell for free. Do I have a mage? I will. Yeah, throw the Ferocious Druid out there. Get a free Wisp. They got some health. Wisp minion. Ta-da. We might be able to hit the Medusa this round. So close. 1 spell sprite minion. I think that because a minion counts as a creature, correct? He threw a bongo ape at me? A Yeti Warcaller? If a creature moved to another lane, deal 3 damage. Holy cow, I understand his deck. His deck is all about moving around to kill me and or other creatures. All right, Lightning Brand. Play up to a spell sprite. If you have a mage in play, play another spell for free. Okay, I understand. Right? Play highlighted card. Oh, either of these spells. Let's disintegrate their Yeti Warcaller. Free spell. And then spell sprite minion? There was no spell sprite minion? Did I have to have it in my hand? I don't understand how some of the cards work. Sometimes they summon creatures for you, sometimes they don't summon anything at all. If you have... I didn't get to read that. What even happened? If you have the Forge... Give this armor. Let me read. Alright, I did some damage to him. You devils. Otherwise, give it +1 and move it up to 1 lane. Okay. And then now you move another one. Let me... They're just doing everything too fast. Move another one of your creatures to any lane if this is unopposed, deal 3 damage to the enemy player. Interesting. Okay. Replace a creature, give +3/+3. I think I will do that to replace my Wisp. And that will upgrade both of these things. And then we got +3 to this guy. Give any creature -4. I will kill you. And then we get +4. Dude, that's so good. We have no more moves. Done. They threw out a cardinal. What are you? Aggressive mobility. Everflame Phoenix. You look like a cardinal to me, sir. You can't trick me. When this damages a player, deal that much damage to an enemy. Aggressive means it attacks immediately, right? I like that because I can immediately kill their Phoenix, even if I don't get to attack first. Do I get to kill it now? Okay, no, I get to choose afterwards. I was wondering if I could, like, it's like a gambit. I could damage him first and then kill this creature. There you go. Goodbye, Phoenix. Alright, and now we have control of 3 lanes, so that's pretty good for me. We've got access to the Arrogant Glider. I like playing that card. I don't think there's a way we're going to get the Swamp Moss Lurker out there with 50 health. For free, I mean. Let's throw out the Arrogant Glider. Got the Druid's Chant. That is an interesting idea. Alright, my turn. He has played the Glitch Scout. I recognize that from the last battle we fought, I think. Give an enemy -4. This card is bonkers. It's not very strong from an attack perspective, but boy howdy does it do quite a lot. I'm kind of thinking we let these two kill each other and then get the Swamp Moss Lurker out there just to get the second level into my deck. I was wondering if he was going to play something opposite of me. Alright, you two wipe each other out, that's fine. You kill my Swamp Moss Lurker, but now I do a crap ton of damage to you. So take that. And we're not even into... we just got into round 2. Upgrade a card in your hand and then discard it. That's right, that did happen last time I fought against that card. I remember this. Forge powers activate. Alright, keep an eye on Barkskin. We are the last player to play, so I would like to... oh, you also got armor. Hey, what did you just do? What just happened? What happened? He killed one of my cards. I assume that's his ability. If a creature... whoa. Move each enemy creature to the lane 1 to their right. Oh, weird! So you could just shove it off of the map. That's an incredibly strange ability, but okay. I guess that's what happened. Okay, let's, Let's throw out the Stampeding Worm. It's gonna get sacrificed, but because it's gonna do so much more damage than this guy's health, it will actually do a lot of damage to the Palladium Hivemind. Oh, dang, he's got an even stronger version. Okay, let's throw out the Transcendent Biologist just to hold the fort down for now. And then whip out a Wisp minion here. And then we're gonna hold off on our Forge ability just yet, because playing it anywhere is not gonna save anybody, so we'll just let that ride. Battle ensues. Oh, I was wondering about that, if Breakthrough only worked. Oh, no, it did work. Fantastic. I was gonna say, I wondered if Breakthrough only worked if we were actually being the aggressor, but it seems like Breakthrough works no matter what, which is what I had hoped. Let's see here. We need to wipe out this guy. We don't have a great option for doing so, because anything that could kill it is getting wiped out in kind of an uneven trade. And I go first this time. What I'm thinking is I will play this guy here and then use my Forge ability to keep it alive, maybe? You can wipe out my Wisp, I don't mind that. We cannot save our Arrogant Glider, unfortunately. We have to stop this guy. And then let's play Barkskin on these two, on the off chance that we can keep this one alive, and I'm worried he's gonna oppose this guy and get him killed. Good news is we also get an Oak Father out of that, which is really nice. He has opposed my Oak Father with the Rolling Razortooth. What a wild name. What does that even do? Ah, how dare you! Deal 2 damage to the opposing creature. That's fine. We will still survive. Ah, stop moving around, you bugger. Actually, I think that was better for me in the long run, that he moved all of his creatures. Because, like, he moved them against better trading monsters, and we still did 6 damage to him, and we still have 3 creatures on the board, so. He's got a Scorch Dragon? What are you? Oh, you! Stop killing my creatures! Scorch Mane Dragon. How could you do this? Fit of Rage. Give you one of your creatures +4. You know, I'm kind of thinking I should swap out the Oak Father with the Asperian Steel Plate. Just because I don't think the Oak Father was going to survive. And this makes this guy a big threat. Yeah, I was going to say, he has to respond to that creature. Not unopposed, so take that. Stop moving around. I honestly, if you want to, I was going to say, if you want to attack me, go ahead. I will gladly take 7 damage if I can take 6 of your life, because you have way less health than I do. All right, that didn't do as good as I thought it would last time. We don't have a mage in play. So let's just throw out the Mystical Tangle Sprout. And activate to give our Arrogant Glider some more health, just to keep it alive for another turn. Alright, we didn't do any more damage to him, unfortunately. And the Tangle Sprout doesn't get to ever attack, because it's a defender. Alright, this is where the whole thing goes wild. So we can wipe out one of their creatures that they play next turn. We don't have great cards. These are not the cards I was looking for. Let's play this and then replace our Arrogant Glider. Or actually, you know, I want to replace our Tangle Sprout Defender with this guy. Because that way they have to defend against 3 lanes. And I was gonna say, well, we'll choose... Oh, I forgot you could do that! And now he's killed all of my creatures! This guy's, like, deck ability is super strong. Because he just, like, unless you don't play in the right lane, which I guess I should have been paying attention to, he essentially just, like, kills your creatures, which is really rough. And you're gonna kill my guy. Ooh, I like this play. Strengthen our dude. Kill his witch. And then play Darkforge Drain. Boost this guy to the moon a little bit. And then play the Oakfather minion. That so he can't block both of them. He can only block one of them. Unless he kills both somehow. Okay, he blocked this guy. Nope, he didn't block that guy. He let himself lose. What the heck? Sometimes the AI, man. He's like, you know what? I'm done with this match. Victory! Fantastic news. Got more experience. And we've unlocked a Triceratops, the Stegodon Whistle. All of my creatures are also dinosaurs. If only that mattered. When one of your Eutera creatures comes into play, your non-Eutera creatures get +2/+2. That's kind of fun. It incentivizes me to play my red cards instead of my green cards. And then on the first deck cycle, play up to 1 Oak Monster. Ooh, when it deals damage to the player, I like that one. The Oakmoot. Very cool. All right. Well, I think that's a great showcase of the gameplay of Solforge Fusion. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's a lot more to go to get to the campaign, but I think if you are interested, you should check it out for yourself. But once again, thanks to Stoneblade Entertainment for sending me a code to check out the game. I had a lot of fun playing it. I hope you guys did too. If you did enjoy the video, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more first looks, you want to see other videos that I'm doing on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure notifications are on to see the videos when they go live. But I hope you had a good one, everybody. And if you did, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.